This book is about two formidable women facing revolution in Iran. And so this is really a book about female friendship, an unbreakable bond between two young Iranian women. Got teary-eyed at the end, but I also felt so inspired by the story, but also the bigger collective of all the women fighting for their rights, the right to work, the right to wear whatever they want, the right to worship whoever or whatever they want, just to have those personal rights and freedoms. We are introduced to Ellie, sort of her nickname, but her actual name is Elahe or Elahe. I've been trying to find how to pronounce her name correctly, but she goes by Ellie in this book. Ellie is 7. Her father passes away, and with his death comes a loss of financial wealth and security. And this is in the 1960s. Her mother frequently reminds Ellie that she is a descendant of Persian royalty, refuses to work because it's kind of beneath her. And so they are forced to sell their home and move into a less desirable neighborhood. Ellie goes to a new school and she meets Homa, who is from a poor family, but Homa is charismatic, bold, passionate, really young idealist. She sort of has that type of personality where she saw Ellie and decided Ellie's going to be my friend. No ifs, ands, or buts. That was it. Homa proudly announces to Ellie that her father is a communist, which in that time it came with a certain amount of risk and danger. And even at 7 years old, Ellie knew that. But Homa was very proud of that fact, and her dream was to become a judge to further the rights of women in her country. Despite the differences in their upbringing and in their social class, they become fast friends. Over time, the two girls grow into teenagers, they grow into young women. Their bond, their friendship is tested through time, through physical separation, through political differences, through revolution, and through geography. Ellie becomes very westernized and very, very popular in school, and Homa is the opposite. Her goal is still to go to law school and become a judge, whereas Ellie really is more concentrating on finding a love match and getting married and having children. Their paths diverge and then they come back together again, and then they diverge and then they come back together again, sometimes through circumstances beyond their control, but also through decisions that they had full control over. And yet, through it all, their love and their care for each other remains. And so I really love this book. Highly recommend.